I got jumped coming out of a local restaurant here. Walking to the car, basically just got lured into an ambush, and that's the short form of what happened. You know, I walked out, got sucker punched, and then I got jumped, and so I wasn't expecting anything like that, anything of that sort to go on.
Now, you said you were lured into an ambush. Who lured you? Do you know the people?
Oh, of course I know. Yes, Trae the Truth. Yeah, he asked me to, after I was finished doing what I was doing with a fan, to come and speak to him. So I went over there with the intentions of speaking, and speech is not what went on.
Do you recall, because what we see in the video is limited,
Right.
But do you recall Trae actually putting his hands on you?
That's the only person that I did see put their hands on me. I don't walk around this city with fear of nobody doing anything to me, because I don't have a reason to. But what I did see was when I walked up to him to conversate, you know, he swung me. When the video comes on, this is his little brother, Jayton. He's standing over me. I'm in a fetal position, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all finish doing what y'all doing, and then I'm going to stand up on my feet. And then when I stand up on my feet, all right, cool, you know, let's take it from here. So what you see is the video turning on after the jump is concluded, and he comes back to still do whatever he's doing. And once I realize it's over, I stand on my feet, and he is the first person I see. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go with him. And then, of course, everybody else is around. I go with him, and as you can see from the video, it looked like three of the guys that are there, they're ready to jump me again. So that's what you're looking at. I can't tell you if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, but when I'm like this, unless there's a man with 5 or 6 hands, which I don't believe there is, this was an attack by all of these people. And then I hear everybody in the background like, that's messed up. Y'all gotta jump him. Like, why y'all can't do this one-on-one? So I mean, of course, you know when you're getting jumped.
Right.
Because, like,
I already know the answer to this, but why not go to law enforcement? Why not go to police and demand that charges are filed?
Well, I mean, my job description would suggest that if I do that, that I'm not keeping it street. So what a lot of people on the streets would want to see is street justice. And as I said on a previous interview, I'm trying to take the place of being a man rather than being the regular way that they look at us. If I had a little brother and they were saying something like somebody did something to me or somebody did something by me that wasn't stand up or correct, I would probably look upon it in the same way. The only thing that I would do is I'm gonna find out if it's any truth to this.
You guys could ever reconcile?
No.
No chance whatsoever?
Not here or the next life. Like, why would I? And I mean, I'm just being honest, like, you know, I get all of the people calling me with the, hey man, be the bigger man. I think I am being the bigger man, because I'm not, you know, obviously, there's been no retaliation. It's been no nothing. It's just been me sitting back like, well, the thoughts that I was having throughout the years that were tentative about this guy, oh, they're definitely solidified now. Man, do this dude really hate me for real? Do this dude really hate me for real? Yeah, he hate me. And even worse than him hating me, you got a bunch of people that don't know me, you've programmed hate into them. That's some pure hate. That's a pure hate. And I had to tell him on the phone, like, he was like, man, at the end of the day, man, we family, and I never let nobody do nothing to family. I was like, yeah, except for last night, huh? Like, if this is family, I need to take my enemies out for a drink.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick on Zero, going and tapping in with Isiah Carey on Fox 26 last night, and I'm gonna have a link in the description where they spoke on what went down this weekend with Trae. He gave full detail. He said he was lured, meaning set up, ambushed, and punched by Trae the Truth. Said he felt multiple hits. Y'all heard it for yourselves. Now I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here, bro. Like I said before, this is what kicked this situation back up. We saw the movement. If you from H-Town, you know ABN put out classic music. They had everything going with the streets, the underground rap and hip hop culture. They had a factor in that. Then out of nowhere, they just separated. We never had an explanation until the Ghetto Boys Related podcast earlier this year, where Zero told the story about the time he got locked up. J-Ton was the other person involved in that story. It was a drink case, and J-Ton said Zero was lying, and he had to serve 2 years for Zero. That's public. If they both, this is all on the internet. So Zero brought that back up in this factor, saying, hey, his brother, he should have came and hollered at me. They could have got this shit squared away to see if this was truth or not. So everybody got their own truth in that situation. But what we do know is we saw this video now. So Zero has a decision to make. Understand that video went viral. It's going to be people who from the streets, who living by the code, or feel, hey, nah, nigga, you not supposed to be on the news. Y'all got a right to feel away. Everybody got an opinion about something that haven't happened publicly. But I'm going to tell y'all what decision Zero made. He made to do the business decision because he still raps, he still does music. He still does podcasts and does interviews. He will get asked this question no matter what y'all say. And he can be like, oh, no comment, no comment. That ain't what his fans want. His fans want to know, hey, man, how you feel about this shit? What happened? What went down? He said he's not pressing charges. He's not going to the police. Trae and everybody in that video that we know, we can see their faces, just like anybody else. They not going to jail for this. They not finna get locked up. It's already public information. This is the game now. I'm going to play the entertainment side because the streets, they ain't going to let you win. I'm going to just be all the way honest with you. You can make a decision. And you a grown man, you got jumped by other grown men. We not in high school, we not kids no more. Nobody 14 and 15. Man, niggas jump me, I'm past that, I'm grown now. And on both sides, we the elevated, fuck that. We not tripping no more. Nah, y'all jump me as a grown man. How do you retaliate? It's only one way to retaliate on that. And we know what that way is. We know what that way is. So does Zero want to make that decision? I would suggest against it. Because you go down, and you hit that chain gang, that gang, chain gang, ain't nobody finna take care of your family, your kids, or none of that. So if you choose to be the bigger man, who am I to tell you to go crash out to prove yourself to these niggas? And then guess what? Ain't nobody gonna look out for your kids, your family, your everybody around you. Hey, nigga, I'm in here fucked up 'cause I want to prove myself. I ain't saying let nobody hold you out. I ain't saying let nobody dog you out. And then if you out in public, you run across a nigga, somebody see y'all together, a nigga record, oh man, these niggas in the same room, you don't do nothing, your fans gonna say you got hold. So hey, let me tell y'all exactly what it is, what went down, so I can move forward and continue with my career. That's what the line he chose. This is what happens now when things hit TMZ. If you touch 2 of the top rap and hip hop platforms, my nigga, you are basically world news at this point. Rap and hip hop is the #1 genre in music. There are 4 forms of major entertainment in the world. Music, which rap and hip hop runs, #1. So the top news for a day and a half is this fight. So you the top talk of that, because you hit TMZ also. You got film, television, which is basically the same thing, and you got sports. These are the top things of entertainment. You, the talk of one of them, you got to jump out here and face it how you want to face it. You can be quiet and not say nothing and not do nothing, but he letting y'all know, hey, my nigga, this for my fans. I'm not retaliating. I'm moving forward. You can feel how you want to feel about that. To each his own. Trae said, hey, man, it wasn't no 6 or 7 on 1. He said it was some family things. Zero said, hey, bro, if we family, I need to call my enemies up and rock with them, saying, hey, bro, you crossed me. I'm not trying to reconcile. I'm not trying to deal with nobody. Hey, I'm on. You confirmed everything I thought. Now we just got to wait and hear from Trae the truth, bro. I hate to see this go down with a nigga that's legendary status. So two niggas that's known in the city. It don't look good on video at all. It looks very bad. At the end of the day, that's what this shit boils down to. The image of it, the perception of it. It do look bad. But we here now, and we'll see what happens move forward, bro. I'm not on either side. I'm on the side for niggas coming together, get this money, and turn up like Pimp C say. Hey, if y'all gotta agree to disagree, y'all go y'all own way. Ain't no point in this escalating any farther, man. Tell me what y'all think. 1,000, stay on your pivot for shit show. More coming.